Hi everyone, Andrew here again, out for my lunchtime walk. I hope you're keeping well. It's a fabulous afternoon. This morning was very cold and windy, rain in the air, but now this afternoon the sunshine's come out, a little bit blue sky. There's still a lot of clouds out and about, but it's lovely, yeah. So I'm out getting it done, doing something today that will improve my tomorrows. Living the dream. So still got to wear the mask. I've taken it off just for clarity of recording. I'm again just using my earpods for recording, so the quality won't be as good as perhaps what you get from the camera, but it's just I like to play with it a little bit. It's interesting that you can even use them for that function. You can't use them in the main Apple camera, but you can use it in this Filmic Pro app, which I quite like using as well. So anyway, sorry if it's not up to top standard recording, but it's just a little test. Anyway, so lockdown, I hope you're keeping safe, following the rules in your country. Obviously, they're there to help you, keep you safe. Lockdown's going on for quite a long time. We're coming towards the end of April. It's nearly May. I hope you've been making your plan for what's going to happen when it all gets back to some form of normality. You don't need to put any dates on that because you know it's not in your hands. You're having to wait for someone else to make those decisions for you. And that's fine. Just get the general plan, get the bullet points down. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to get healthy? Do you want to improve something in your own personal life? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to get stronger? Whatever it might be, reading books, you can do that during the COVID lockdown, obviously. Educate yourself, improve yourself. Again, doing something today that's going to improve you tomorrow. Education is very important to that, regardless of whether you're locked down or not. I like to read a lot of books and study online. Try and improve my knowledge. I'm really into my technology, like Apple products and various other technology, but I'm also into self-help, and obviously that's why I'm doing these talks with the camera to myself, really motivating using NLP. NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, for those that don't know. It's, neuro being inside your mind, linguistics being the language and the words, etc., and programming the way that you can program your mind. So the way you talk to yourself inside your mind is very important. What tonalities you use. Are you nice to yourself? Are you describing things that you want in the future in the correct way, in the way that you want them? Golf is an example of what can happen in the future. You stand on a golf hole about to hit a golf shot, and if your thoughts are very much about how to make the golf club move or the technical aspects of the swing at the time when you need to hit it, it's very unlikely you're going to hit that golf ball to the target. Most of the time, I find that golfers have not even defined what the target is. And, a quick exercise for that before they hit the shot would be, what is the target you want to achieve? Imagine that you've just done it. What would that feel like? What would that look like? Is it something that you really want? Is it something that you're happy with after mentally rehearsing it? And if so, when it's now time to pull the trigger, it's easier for your brain to reproduce those muscle movements because you've just done it in your mind. The brain doesn't really understand the difference between a vividly imagined event and an actual event. So using the vivid imagination to go into the future will help your body get used to the future you're trying to achieve. So for me, losing weight, getting healthy, I'm vividly imagining what it's going to be like to be less weight, to be healthier, to live longer, to spend more time with my family, to spend more time with my young daughter when she's older, and I'm also older, mid-40s, 20 years from now when she's in her 20s, I'm going to be mid-60s. So I want to be really healthy and strong for her so that she can have her dad around for a long time. And the same for my wife and the rest of my family. They're going to have to put up with me for a long time yet because I'm trying to get healthy. I'm doing the best that I can at the moment. And it's working. I'm on a bit of a plateau in terms of weight loss. Hovering up and down between the sort of 99 kilos and 100 kilos. But it's a nice place to be for me personally at this stage. I know when the swimming gets open again, I'm going to get back into that, and that'll really help drive the extra calories I need to lose on a daily basis to drop. And most of my weight issues have an underactive thyroid, so it's slightly harder to lose weight, but most of it's about what I put in my mouth, and I really struggle sometimes to eat the right thing. I tend to eat for the moment, for the feel good, and we all do that, and I understand that as somebody who looks into self-help and psychology, is that we're eating for the now, we're eating for the feel-good factor. And that's okay, as long as you're aware of that and you can control it. So it's not out of control, which it has been for me in the past. It's more in control now, so I do less of it. And I'm slowly working back to a point where I feel like it's going to help me lose weight by bringing down those excess sugary calories, for sure. Again, fueling your system for the journey you're going to go on for the day. So if you've got a busy day ahead, you're going to do lots of exercise. You can either, fuel yourself up for that, or allow your body to use the fat stores. Or alternatively, when it's a quiet day and you're not doing very much, don't fill yourself up. It's easy to sit on the couch and eat too much, isn't it? So make sure you're paying attention to that. It's very important what goes into your system. Make sure it's high quality fuel. It's not just carbohydrates and sugar. Sometimes that's useful. Sometimes it's just going to sit there and become fat. So as long as you know those things and you're in control of it, things are a lot better. So focus, something today that can improve you tomorrow. Get up, get out, get it done if you can safely. It's a weekend here, I suppose, for people locked down. It doesn't really make much difference if you're not working or you're not out and about day to day. Weekends, weekdays are all blending into one at the moment. But for us here, we're back. Golf course is open. It's busy. All following the safety rules. But we're open. We're very lucky, so that's good. It didn't last too long for us. But we're all trying to stay safe, following the rules and regulations to make sure that we continue in that direction. So follow your rules, follow your regulations today to improve your tomorrows. Do something today for yourself that will improve your tomorrows. Get up, get out if you can, and get it done safely. Take care, guys. Speak again soon. Have a lovely weekend.